Alrighty, check 1 2 3, check 1 2 3. Sounds good enough. Um, Today I want to talk about something that's actually pretty terrifying. I don't know if many of you have noticed this, but on YouTube specifically, I believe it's only mobile. I haven't seen much of this happening on desktop anyway, or laptop or anything like that. But I've noticed these strange AI responses almost. They're very cookie cutter when scrolling through the comments on my videos, right? It doesn't matter if they're old or new. This seems to be just something that appears, and at first it was like, okay, this is just for creators who are really big and want to express their support but don't have the time to manually type out every message, right? Well, not entirely. And I pretty quickly realized that this AI they're using has been analyzing my responses to people in past videos, and it's basically just allowing me to, with a single press of a button, copy paste that same comment from 2 3 weeks ago, a month ago, a year ago. It's genuinely kind of scary. It even this AI even, how do I even say it? It basically matches the way I type, right? I always try to be, what's the word? I tend to use a certain way of speaking. I myself, I read a lot of like old English stuff, and because of that, when I do tend to speak and articulate things, that's why I usually have to stop mid sentence, because it's almost like my thoughts are in old English, whereas I'm trying to speak in modern English, right? But the whole AI comment thing, that's one thing, but another thing is, if you go on your phone right now and go to any YouTube video, tap on the description and then scroll down, you'll see an option to summarize the entire video. And on paper, this sounds fine, right? Well, it's not, because a while back I made a video talking about social justice warriors, and when I initially pressed that, this is when I first realized this even existed, but when I initially pressed summarize the video, it took an entire section of that video out of context and made me look like a horrible person. And I obviously said, hey man, the AI is wrong, this is not right, and they ended up fixing it. But still, this is precisely why AI is bad. The only good thing AI could be used for is upscaling in video games. That's really about it. There is nothing good that can come of this, and in general, I really just want you guys to be aware of this, because while you may think you're talking to someone on their YouTube channel, you could unknowingly be talking with an AI and having full-on conversations with someone or something that literally just does not exist at all. So you guys really need to be very careful and keep an eye out for this. I don't know if there's a way to disable this or what, but it's genuinely kind of scary. And sadly, I think it's only going to get worse, because there's been this, a lot of you already know, there's been a huge push for AI everything in the past like year or so, and it seems like, just like with NFTs, it's these companies are gonna have to realize that this stuff is just a phase, and people hate it so much. And it's another thing is too, this stuff is so useless. Like, why is it even being implemented? It feels like a waste of resources. Why doesn't YouTube actually crack down on all those AI porn bots that are completely destroying the entire platform, and a lot of, putting a lot of minors or young teens at risk. You know, it just seems extremely idiotic to do something like this. But rest assured, if you're watching this channel, know that every single comment you ever get from me will be hand typed, and I will never use this stuff. This stuff genuinely. I'm already a somewhat paranoid person, but the fact that this AI in the screenshots I've shown you is genuinely learning from how I speak and how I type, it's terrifying. It feels like an extreme invasion of privacy. Well, the government already invades all of our privacy anyway, so I mean, doesn't mean it should be happening anyway, you know. But yeah, let me know what you think about this down in the comments. If you like the video, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. I believe I'm going to be streaming this weekend, if anyone wants to join. But man, this stuff needs to stop. It really does. See you all later.